Hi, today we'll be talking about how to stop being attracted to your friends. As a disclaimer, this guide is made for people who are aware that their romantic attraction to their friends could have a negative impact on their friendship dynamics, or their friend already has another love interest. I'll be showing you how to microdose techniques in order to limit your attraction to your friends and hopefully maintain a platonic friendship with them. So, for my first point is to change the profile picture. If you're messaging them on platforms like iMessage, you're probably more likely to choose an attractive photo of them to reinforce your delusion. I myself am a victim of that because having a good profile picture is the highest level of respect in my culture. However, in order for you to stop your romantic feelings, you have to choose a bad or even just a silly photo of them instead. And for tip number two is to limit your interactions with them. Not necessarily go out of your way to avoid them, but always don't always be the one initiating stuff with them. Because of proximity and the mere exposure effect, that might be one of the biggest contributing factors to why you're attracted to your friend. And I think that not always being the first to initiate hangouts with a friend has benefits beyond just negating your attraction to your crush, but also helps you see if the friendship is a mutual friendship where the other party is willing to do stuff and plan events and take responsibility for meeting up with you. Because maybe constantly planning things could potentially delude yourself to believe, oh, like this person does like me or this person willing to hang out with me when it's really just you rowing the boat by yourself and then telling yourself that there is a spark between you guys, even though you know that you can't be together. Another tip is to block their Spotify account and mute their Instagram notes. I always found myself constantly stalking what they were listening to on Spotify, what they were saying on Instagram notes, and it kind of fed into the obsession because I always wanted to know what they were doing and kind of like updating myself on like their listening habits and trying to replicate that with my own, and it was pure insanity. And if that is you right now, I am telling you from the future that you should stop before it gets out of hand. And for my fourth tip is to pretend like HR is watching your every move. Sometimes I ask myself, oh, like how would this person feel if I gave them flowers, or how would they feel if I gave them a pat on the back, even though I know that they don't like physical touch. And if the answer is, oh, like they would appreciate it, then maybe this video isn't for you, and there is a beneficial relationship waiting out there for you with said friend. But if the answer is, oh, they probably wouldn't like it, then um, maybe answering that question yourself would help alleviate some of your attraction because you know that they wouldn't reciprocate it. And for my last tip, which is probably my most important one, is to expand your bubble and explore more options. I think usually when we like are like deluded into liking our friends, it's most likely due to the availability and the accessibility to this person in like the friend group circle. And I know that there's a lot of guides that like on how to stop being attracted to your crush, and they're like, oh, like imagine your crush doing something embarrassing, and when you try to do it you actually can't because the way they're doing it, the embarrassing thing that you're envisioning in your head is like oddly attractive in some way. And again, this is only for friendships where you know that like you can't be with this person and you know it's not a good thing. Because if you know like, oh, like you do have a chance and you see that there is potential in a relationship, I support it and I say you should go for it. But this is a guide for people with like different circumstances, like friendship dynamics within the friend group, or there's already been like something iffy between you two where you know like there's no potential for something to happen. For me, my crush in question, I knew that um they probably wouldn't appreciate it if they knew that I actually liked them, and I just had to kind of work my way around it and do things to limit my attraction to them. And if they found out, we probably wouldn't be mutual friends anymore as a result of that. So there was kind of this level of professionalism that I had to maintain with this friend. And going over the points again: one, change their profile picture. Two, limit your interactions but don't avoid them because of the proximity effect. Three, block their Spotify account and mute their Instagram notes. Four, pretend like HR is always watching you. And five, explore your options. Thank you.